Oh man. Hello friends, I'm Bernard Watts of Sports Talk with B Watts Entertainment. I just like to say, hey, thank you for tuning in to the show tonight. Tonight we're gonna do a little recap of the Colorado first three games on their schedule. They'll be playing North Dakota State in the first game in Colorado. Also, the next game they'll be traveling to Nebraska to take on Nebraska Cornhorns. And the third game, they'll be back on the road in Colorado playing a home state rivalry. That's Colorado State. Hey, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. And don't forget to super chat. I appreciate it if you do. All right? All right. Like I say, last week I talked about Colorado first six games. And I was giving you my opinion of who will win the game, right? But some things that happened along the way. I was basing my decision off Amos, the running back that transferred in, that I thought was going to transfer in to Colorado, but he changed his mind and went to Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin. So now Colorado looked like they won. They won running back short in the running back room, right? But we got to wait to see how this thing play out, to see if Coach Prime and his recruiting staff will bring on another running back to this running back room. Because so far in the running back room, we have Dalen Hayden, 6'2", 230 pounds, from Ohio State. Good running back. I think will be the lead dog in the running back room when it's time to start playing college football. Also, we have the freshman, Michael, looked good during the spring training and spring practice game. I think he's going to play a major role for the running game for Coach Prime this year. Also, we got Charlie O. During the well-off media video, Coach Prime made a statement that he wanted Charlie O to move up to second string running back. And also, Coach Prime did something generous toward Charlie O. He gave him a scholarship. And I think he well deserved it. He did good last year for Colorado too. And also in the running back room, we got Brandon Hood, one of the Hood brothers that transferred in from Auburn. And he's from the state of Georgia. So he's going to be added in the running back room. So now we can settle down and look at the running back room when we get ready to go forward. If Coach Prime don't bring in another running back to make this running back room complete. So now, let's start off with the first game. The first game is on the road against North Dakota State. A lot of people saying Bernard don't overlook North Dakota State. North Dakota State has been playing in championship game for a long, long, long time. I said, okay, I'm not overlooking North Dakota State. I'm looking at matchups. I'm looking at size, speed wise. That's what I'm looking at when it comes to North Dakota State. Now, in the past, North Dakota State had two quarterbacks, two decent quarterbacks that got drafted by the NFL. They had two good ones, and I ain't taking nothing from them from that. I give them that. I give them that. But this year, they don't have that top tier quarterback. They just don't. North Dakota State has got a rookie head coach, Tim Pulaski. This is going to be his first time being a head coach. He used to be the offensive coordinator. He also was the offensive coordinator of Iowa. He also was the offensive coordinator for Wyoming. But this is going to be his first year being a head coach. And also, this is going to be Coach Prime's second year at Colorado. So it's kind of going to balance the thing out for its coaching wise. I'm not downgrading the head coach that North Dakota State has, but I think our head coach is more better, got more experience now. He's learned from his mistakes. I hope he have, and he's gonna make some game time decisions when it's time to make some. I think Coach Prime can do that. I really do, and he has an excellent coaching staff. Coach Prime got Warren Sapp, got Robert Leviston, the defensive coordinator. He brought in Pat Sherman as the offensive coordinator also. The offensive line coach. The offensive line coach is going to be Phil Loho. Phil Loho is a good offensive line coach. He played offensive lineman in the NFL. He also played in college. So he bring his game time experience to Colorado to help them out, right? Now, like I say, let's look at North Dakota State and who they have playing for them. They got a quarterback named Cam Miller, 6'1", 215, about 215 pounds that I saw on their website. Also, now, he had, check this out now, he had 19, he was 19-4, 19 touchdowns, 4 interceptions last year. He threw for 2,687 yards last year also. And I'm telling you, he's a decent quarterback. But he's not on the same level as Shedeur. Shedeur Sanders will be a Heisman Trophy quarterback this year. He's going to be in the running for the Heisman Trophy. No doubt about that. That's why I say the matchup for North Dakota State don't favor them. We got the running back in Dalen Hayden, powerful running back. Like I say, 6'2", 230. We got a better offensive line, Tyler Brown, Jordan C. We got Big Hank at center. We got Tyler Johnson on the left. We got Justin Myers also on the left. And we're going to have probably the captain of the offensive line over there at left tackle. Yeah, you already know who he is. But like I say, we're going to do good on that offensive line over there. Khalil Benson is going to anchor that offensive line. Khalil Benson is a good offensive lineman. A lot of folks want to say he's not that guy, but I believe he is that guy. He's that guy to anchor that offensive line. So when this offensive line get ready to pound the ball on North Dakota State just not going to have the bodies, the size to match up with Colorado this year. If Pat Sherman, as the offensive coordinator, establish a running game early and pound that football on them, man, by the fourth quarter, those guys going to be tired on that North Dakota team. They're going to be bruised up. When they get a dose of Micah, the freshman, as a running back with that power and speed, and then they throw in Dalen Hayden, the running back that transfer in from Ohio State, that's just going to be too much to overcome for North Dakota State. Now, I'm predicting. Last week, I told you I expect Coach Prime and Colorado to win at least by 20 points. And I'm still going to stay with that. Because if Coach Prime and Pat Sherman ever get down on the 5-yard line, inside the 5-yard line, they going to impose their will on North Dakota State. All they got to do is run a 21 personnel. Now, excuse me, a 21 personnel, that's 2 running backs, that's 1 tight end, and 2 wide receivers. They can put Dalen Hayden back there in the backfield along with Micah and put a tight end, Savell Small, on that tight end, and just 2 wide receivers out there. You can go Jimmy Horn on the right, Omarion Miller on the left. And we on a 5, 4, or 3, 2 yard line, pound that football with them 2 running backs in a 21 personnel offense. All you got to do is pound that ball. Put that tight end over there on the right. When Shedeur said down, tell that tight end to step back, 1 step off the line of scrimmage, and tell Jimmy Horn step up to cover that right tackle. They in a 21 personnel offense, right? That tight end, Surveyor Small, all he got to do is go in motion back to the left. Now, Jordan C is the left tackle. When he go in motion to the left, right? Surveyor Small, on the count one, all they got to do is go back. She'll do it, get up on that center and hand that ball off to the second back. You got Dalen Hayden, and then you have Michael, the freshman, hand that ball all to him. Look who you got blocking. You got Tyler Brown, Jordan C, Hayden, and Surveyor Small. You got 4 people blocking on that left side when they are in 21 personnel on the 4, 3, or 2 yard line. They should score every time whenever they get down there if they run that 21 personnel offense. They should score every time. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. But because they got the size. Tyler Brown is a strong, wrong man. Jordan C is an elite offensive lineman, even though he's just a freshman. The strength and conditioning coaches, Coach Mo, they have built Jordan C strength up. And Tyler Brown is hungry. He's hungry. He's ready to play football. They kept him out of the year last year, so he's ready to go out there and dominate. I'm telling you, they will pose. They will on North Dakota State. All of those shirts, all those shirts, all of those. No, did it? I don't know what you're talking. But like I said, I'm telling you, they will overpower North Dakota State. They will overpower. Too much size. Now, when we switch to the defensive side, it's going to be important. It's going to be crucial that we be physical. The defensive line got to be stopped, physical, up front, and stop the run. Because that's what North Dakota like to do. They like to run the ball. We got to take that run away from them. The linebackers that we got is much improved now that we got those 2 linebackers that done came in, Kaya Hill Green, along with Johnny Chainsaw Chaney, along with the rest of the linebackers that was already there. Our linebackers group is straight. It's straight. So we should be more physical up front on the defensive side with Shadoza, McNeil. Who else am I missing? And who else I'm missing on that defensive line? Oh, Barnes. Yeah, Barnes. Now, those 3 guys right there, they should clog up that middle. Oh, North Dakota State. So tell me in the chat, who do you like? Who do you favor? North Dakota State or Colorado in the first game? Like I said, I got Colorado by 20. That's just my opinion. Now, you got your opinion. I got mine. I think North Dakota State is going to be outmatched on that day in that first game. I'm telling you, the game is going to be televised on a Thursday night on ESPN. And I'm telling y'all, we coming. We coming. Coach Prime has put a good team together this year to handle this Big 12 schedule. And the first game, we should dominate and send a good message to the rest of the Big 12 that we ain't coming to play with you. All they got to do is continue to be physical and go out there at the point of attack and dominate. Send that message on that first hit. Send that message on the second play. Send that message on the third play. If you are physical and you let them know that you are here and going to be here all day, North Dakota State going to bow down. I know a lot of you say, hey, pump your brakes, but no, pump your brakes on North Dakota State. But I just don't see them hanging in there with Colorado. I just don't see it. They play in a Missouri Valley Football Conference. I just don't see them hanging in there with Coach Prime them this year. I just don't. Hey, if you tune in, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Like I say, I like Colorado by 20 points in this first game against North Dakota State because they matchup just don't go for North Dakota State. It don't favor them. It favors Colorado all the way. From the running game to the wide receivers. I ain't even talking about the wide receivers right now against this game because I don't think they're going to need them. I don't think they're going to matter. I think we can run the ball against North Dakota State and win this game. Dalen Hayden ought to lead this game with at least 150 yards on the ground. At least. He should lead this game with 150 yards on the ground if he's the leading running back and be that bell cow running back for Coach Prime in Colorado. Easily. He should have 20 carries to 25 carries in this game. And this game should be over by halftime. Should be over by halftime. We got from now until August the 29th to prepare for North Dakota State. The game plan should already be in on the offensive side of the ball. Pat Sherman should already have the game plan in to know what he's going to do. Even if all the players ain't even there yet. He should have an idea of what kind of offense he want to run against North Dakota State. Dominate. Be physical. Run the ball. On defense, be physical. Stop the run. If you do that, I guarantee you, Colorado will lead there with a win. More than 20 points. They should beat them by more than 20 points. Easily more than 20 points. I'm looking forward to that. And I think they will do that. So like I said, I got them beat them by 20 points. Tell me in the chat, who do you like in North Dakota State first game and Colorado? And what your point spread going to be? Let me know down in the comments. Now, let's move on to the second game. I won't be here long. I just want to talk to you about the first 3 games of Colorado's schedule. All right? Let's talk about the second game. Hey, also let me remind you, don't forget to tune in tomorrow, Tuesday at 8 p.m. I got a special guest from On 3. He will be, I ain't going to call his name, but he's on 3. He'll be here with me tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. So y'all stand by and stop by and check us out at 8 p.m. All right? Y'all do that? Appreciate that. All right? But check this out. Now, we finna go to Nebraska. Everybody said it's going to be a tight game. Now, it got the potential of being a tight game. Got the potential of being a good game. This game will be televised on a Saturday. What's up, Diddy? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Hit that like button for me. Appreciate you. Now, we play Nebraska. We're going on the road. Now, Nebraska fans, they going to come out. They going to come out. 100,000 and up. Dressed in red. Colorado will be on the road. Loud out. What's up, Loud out? What's going on, man? Well, I ain't seen you in a while. I hadn't forgot all about you. Now, Nebraska, let me tell you something about Nebraska. I looked at the tapes of Nebraska. Now, this game I'm not overlooking because what Matt Rule done did, he slid this in up under our eyes. We didn't see it. Even though I heard Matt Rule in the press conference say he got all 11 of his defensive player returning, right? And they had a good defense last year, right? But check this out. The word is out on the street that Nebraska should have beat us because if their quarterback, Jeff Sim, hadn't fumbled all of those, hadn't had all those fumbles, it would have been a closer game, and they probably would have beat us if he hadn't done that. Now, it's a little truth to that. I don't think the game would have been that points differential. It would have been a little closer and Nebraska probably would have had a chance if he hadn't turned the ball over. But now they got this freshman quarterback, Raiola, whatever how you pronounce the name. I ain't good with names, so not no last name. Now, I watched the facts. You know the truth. I ain't finna get in there with you. Look, now, the freshman looked good. Even though them 3 interceptions, man, don't worry about it. He probably just trying some stuff and realized he just want to see what he can do, what he couldn't do. Because I used to play quarterback. I used to do that when we were practicing. I throw a pass. I know I ain't going to throw that pass in the game, but I just want to test my arm strength, test my wide receivers, see how they going to react to me, right? But, so, them 3 interceptions that he threw, maybe one of them, but 3 of them, I ain't going to hold that against him. But I'm telling you, the kid got a big arm. And like I said, what Matt Rule went and did, that I ain't naive and I ain't crazy and I can see what he done did because I know football now. He went out and got 3 good wide receivers that he didn't have last year. This dude, who did I saw him take? Malachi Coleman, dude 6'4". He's 6'4". Now, we ain't got no defensive back 6'4" can match up with that. And the dude fast. They got another running back by the name of Isaiah Newer, 6'3", 6'4". They got another wide receiver. I said running back, I think. Wide receiver. Now, another wide receiver named Jamal Banks and Harper. Those guys good. Now, the key thing that I liked what Nebraska was doing is a tight end that played fullback. His name is Elijah Judy. He number 16. He the real deal, y'all. He can block. He got good hands and catch the ball out of the backfield. Now, this going to be the matchup with Colorado. See, I keep looking at Colorado defensive side of the ball. Like I said, I like the defensive line. I like the safeties. I even like the linebackers now with the 2. But the cornerback position, other than Travis, but if some people tell me they going to be all right on that cornerback position. But when I look at the cornerback position, after Travis, man, listen to these names. Man, DJ McKinney from Oklahoma State, the one Coach Prime keep promoting and say he's going to be all right. He's 6'2", 200 pounds. He got 3 years left. Okay, he's a good one. All right. Now, let's say if Matt Rule, because he's a good coach too, Matt Rule and his offense go, let's see, 10 personnel. Now, 10 personnel, that means you got 1 running back, no defensive tackles, and you got 4 wide receivers. Now, 4 of them wide receivers, 3 are over 6'4". Okay, you ain't got to believe it. I'm just giving you the fact. Go look at the video, go look at the stats, and play. 3 of them over 6'4". Malachi Coleman, he's just as fast as Jimmy Horn Jr. Now, check this out. We got Preston Hodge. Now, he kind of short, right? And we got Ivan Yates from Farmer. Don't know what he can do. All right? We got Colton Hood from Auburn. Look like he's pretty decent, but I haven't seen nothing yet on me yet. Now, this R.J. Johnson, he's 6'2", 195 from Arkansas. Now, he plays safety, or he might play cornerback. And we also got back there Cam McKell, the freshman. Now, that's who I want to see back there. Cam McKell. I think he can cover anybody. Matter of fact, I think he's going to be the best player on the team this year. That's just my opinion. I'm from Georgia. I used to see him play, and every time they show a highlight, they show him in high school football. Cam McKell, that's who I would say. A lot of us said, don't let. Nah, them my boys, Lord, they don't sway me. All us on the same page, bro. What's up, Elijah? How you doing? So, our defensive back, the average, like DJ McKinney, he's 6'2". He the only one got that height. Matt Rule sneaked some good wide receivers in the room, and they got the height. And if that offensive line give Raiola a little time, I don't know, y'all. Because it's going to be crucial. It's going to be imperative that the defensive line for Colorado and the defensive end and the pass, they got to get to that quarterback. They got to shake him up early. They got to shake him up early. Like I said, even if they go to a 11 personnel, all right, if they on the offensive side, that's just one running back, a tight end, and 3 wide receivers. Those 3 wide receivers, they still 6'4". They still 6'3" and 6'4". They still that. Them boys still gonna be on the field. So we got to deal with that. Now, when it comes to Malachi Coleman, I wouldn't waste Travis on him. No, I wouldn't do that. I put my second best. I'll put my second best defensive back, cornerback on Malachi. I don't want to mess up his name. Hold on. I put my second best on him and cover him over the top with a safety. That's what I would do. And then put Travis on their second best wide receiver. Because you try to go out there and put Travis on one of those guys, one-on-one, man, gonna be a nightmare again. I'm just telling you, unless Travis don't work on his covering skills, because he ain't that big, man, this game gonna be more closer than I thought it was gonna be. At first, I had told y'all last week, I thought we're gonna beat these boys by 20 points. I gotta take that thing down about 3 to 7 or 10 now. I just saw tape. I'm just going by what I saw on tape, y'all. I'm just going by what I saw on tape. That Isaiah, New York, whatever his name, and Jamal Banks, them guys tall. They tall. They got the height. Jump ball city. Especially if they get down on that goal line. So it's going to be interesting. This game going to be interesting. And I think we still got the talent to pull it out. But we got to come with our A game. This game going to be way closer than I thought it was going to be. Matt Rule can coach. Matt Rule been coaching a while. He got more coaching experience than Coach Prime. He got more coaching experience in the college. He don't turn the program around before. Not one, but 2. So he know what he's doing. But, man, Nebraska's going to do real good over there in the Big Ten. But I expect them to lose against Colorado by 3 to 7, 10 points. I expect that because of the freshman quarterback. Where did Nebraska wide receiver come from? The 3rd string of the other team? No, he brought him in through the transfer portal, Big Dog. Like I said, Big Ten O-line, run the ball, then play action, keep the ball away from 2. That defense set last year. But this ain't the same team that we had last year. This ain't the same offensive lineman that we had last year. Now, last year offensive lineman did good till they got injured. Once they got injured, they slid it back a little bit. But this time, our offensive line was way better. My thing is, don't sound like you expect them to lose. Oh, I don't expect them to lose now. I think it's just gonna be a close game because last week when I talked about it, I thought we were gonna have Amos, the downhill runner. I thought we were gonna be able to throw that 2-headed monster at him. But now we're down to 1, and I just don't know what to expect from the freshman running back. He's a freshman too. I mean, if I gotta say Raul is a freshman, I gotta say our running back is a freshman too. So I can't go both ways. So I gotta keep it honest and be straight with you. That's just my point of view. I know a lot of people may disagree, but hey, that's okay too. Everybody entitled to their opinion. Elijah Watson said Matt Rule have to face Warren Sapp. Yeah, but still, hey, we got to face them big old wide receivers. Didn't know them wide receivers that tall till I dug in a little deep to see what really they got going on over there. Now that's gonna be a shaky game, but I'm telling you, if Colorado pull these 2 games out, especially Nebraska, man, we home free. We can breathe a little better, cause we gonna dominate Colorado State. Now Colorado State, they got a wide receiver now. They had one last year too. Now he put the works on us. Number 14, Torrey Horton. Boy, he number 12. No, he number 14. Now he had 12 touchdowns, 96 receptions at 136 yards. Now that's a good number. for a wide receiver. Real good number. I don't think Colorado had nobody put up them kind of numbers. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be crucial. It's going to be important that we run the ball. We got to run the ball. Matter of fact, I hope they come out in 21 personnel on offense. 2 running back, Shador up under the center, 1 tight end, and 2 wide receivers. And just be physical. It's okay. It's okay to run the ball. You're going to have to run that ball to win. I respect you, man. You need to do a panel show to try to holler at your topic. I agree, and then I don't. All right, well, I do that, Law. I do that, Law. I come up with something. But like I say, I'm trying to tell you now that it's going to be, I tell you what, Law, me and you, we can chop it up, Wednesday. I got a guest on 3 tomorrow. But we can chop it up Wednesday. Come back Wednesday. I drop it down in the comment section. A link down in the comment section. We'll chop it up. That's long. I know. I respect you. You got your opinion. I know you're gonna push back, but hey, 2 grown men. I don't see why we can't have no conversation about what's going on. But still, like I said, I think we're gonna beat Colorado. I think we're gonna beat Nebraska. And it's going to be a physical game. The team with the less turnovers and more rushing yards going to win that game. If they don't turn the ball over and whoever had the more rushing yards going to win this game. Going to win this game. Because Nebraska had a decent defense last year and all of them coming back. And it's on the road. 100,000 people dressed in red. So, we got a lot of new faces on the team. We got some freshmen. Coach Prime don't mind playing freshmen. So that's what we got to deal with. Like I say, I would run that 21 personnel on the offensive side, 2 running backs back there, and with that tight end, man, 2 wide receivers. I tell that tight end, Savell Small, because he got the side to step back whenever he said down. And I put him in motion. Before he go in motion, when he step back, I tell Jimmy Horn on this side, step up and cover that right tackle, Caleb Bitts. And when I motion across, get behind Tyler Brown and Jordan C. and the fullback along with that running back running between the tackles. Ain't nobody gonna stop that. Ain't nobody gonna stop that. North Dakota won't stop that. Nebraska won't stop that. And Colorado State won't stop that if Pat Sherman will do that, which he may do it, and then possibility he won't. And I'm sure the offense that they're going to run is a 10 personnel. 1 running back, no tight ends, and 4 wide receivers. Now, when they do that, they want to spread the ball out. And when they spread it out, they're looking for matchups. And if you get LaJohntay Webster line up with a nickelback, you're going to beat him every time. Ain't nobody defense going to be able to stop him. And Jimmy Horn look like he healthy and look like he picked up some speed. Ooh, I'm telling you, it's going to be a problem. The problem with Colorado is when they get the lead. When they get the lead, is Coach Prime going to be able to sustain the lead? Because something that they didn't do last year. Will they be able to do that? And the only way you do that is by running the ball. You got to run the ball. If you're up by 20 or more, you got to run the ball because the clock can be your friend and that clock can be your enemy. Because if you mess around and throw an incomplete pass, or the wide receiver like last year, Jimmy Horn dropped some passes, that clock stopped. And now you're giving the other team hope. You doing them a favor. Like I said, I don't think Coach Prime will make that decision this year. I'm sure if they ever get the lead again, they're going to keep that clock running. Once again, if you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it if you do that. What's up, Mike? What's going on? Like I say, I like our chances in the first 3 games. If we win the first 3 games, Now, we beat North Dakota State, we ain't going to get no credit. We beat Colorado State, NCAA ain't going to give us no credit. Now, we beat Nebraska, they're going to give us some credit. And we will crack the top 20 by that if we win our first 3 games. We win our first 3 games, Colorado will crack the top 20. If I was going in the season the way too early, they're not ranked. And I understand why they're not ranked. Because they're going off last year. They're going off last year. We were 4-8. We were 4-8. So if we win our first 3 games and beat Nebraska, because they got Nebraska doing good over there in the Big Ten. If we beat them, they're going to recognize Colorado then and put them in the top 20. They'll be in the top 20. Now, they ain't going to go in the top 15. They'll go somewhere down because the other teams like Oklahoma State got that running back, Ola Gordon, dude rushed for over 1,500 yards last year. And he going to be in the run for the Heisman. He number 0. Go check him out. Boy, bad. He is. I got to give credit where credit's due. Boy can tote that rock. Now, Arizona, they got Feeder, a good quarterback, and they got a good wide receiver coming back. Now, he can catch that ball, too. So, them the things we got to deal with, even though they lost their head coach. I think Judge Fisher, he left and went to Washington, so they got a new head coach. He ain't new, but, the coach of Arizona guy, he pretty good, too, now. So, Arizona, we got to deal with Arizona. We got to deal with Oklahoma State. See, a lot of people keep throwing that Kansas State out there. Kansas State ain't got nothing. They lost their quarterback. He went to Ohio State. Their quarterback left and went to Ohio State, so they ain't got no quarterback to me. That's Kansas State. They picked up Dylan Epps. Hey, okay. Dylan Epps had one good game when he went to Colorado. That was against TCU. Now, it wasn't his fault because the coaching staff just didn't use him right. But everybody looking at Kansas State going to come into Colorado and think they're going to beat them. But I'm telling you, Colorado, Coach Prime going to beat them boys by 20 points. Arizona. Kansas State. They're going to beat them. Now, after that game, the trap game going to be UCF. And it's in Florida. Boy, now I'm going to that. Now, I didn't know. I think Coach Drake told me they brought in another quarterback. I thought KJ Jefferson going to be the guy. But when I looked at the film on KJ Jefferson, he threw a lot of interceptions last year too. But the boy can run the ball. He ran that ball good, just like Nebraska Sam run last year. He can run that ball. See, that's the problem that we had last year. A running quarterback gave us a problem. They gave us a problem. But I think we can handle Kansas State. But UCF, I got that game as a toss-up. They got a good coach. Maybe they coach better than ours. Gus Manziel. He been coaching for a long time. But our coaching staff is better than theirs. Coach Brown, this is just his second year. Just his second year. So I'm looking at that game. Mike said K-State is a game. I think Colorado will win. Had a great season last year, though. K-State, they look good. But I don't think they just don't have no quarterback that I know of. Now, I seen him work, but he ain't good enough to beat Colorado. See, that's the problem with teams in the Big 12 and the teams on Colorado's schedule. They don't match up without a quarterback. Quarterbacks win games, man. If you do it on throw, if that offensive line gives you another half second and a second from last year, man, he gonna pick them guys apart over there, man. He gonna pick them apart. Only way you can beat Colorado, you got to send the house. Just like UCLA did last year, they sent the house at him. And Colorado State, they sent the house at him. That number 8 or number 9, that big old dude on the end that got threw out the game because he hit Shadua late. That boy would bring the thunder. We didn't have no answer for him at Colorado for Colorado State game. We didn't have no answer for him. Only way a team gonna be able to stop Coach Prime in Colorado this year, they got to sell out. They got to sell out, especially if Colorado go 10 personnel with them 4 wide receivers. Man, you got to sell out. You got to sell out because the matchup, Colorado line, gonna be outnumbered if you sell out. They're gonna be outnumbered. But it's good that we got a big running back now. Because last year, Dylan Evans, man, this dude, he couldn't pick up no blitz. He's too small. And he was a freshman. But now that we got Dalen Hayden, 6'2", 230, he can meet one of them blitzes head on. Gives Shadua that extra second that he needs. Because you look at the film work. If you look at the film work from Colorado, the wide receivers were open. Shadua just didn't have the time to get him the ball. He just didn't have time to get him the ball. So if that offensive line, like I say, is way better than last year, that wasn't the house. Both games, that was the D-line. Blitz for what? Last year line. Yeah, loud out. Look now. Go back and look at the. Oh, I'm sure you watched the game. Yeah, Rod done told me you know your game. All right, look loud out. They were sitting the house. It wasn't just no defense line. They were blitzing. Those two brothers for UCLA, one was a defensive end and the other was a linebacker. They were blitzing Shadua. We didn't match up number wise. The offensive coordinator didn't match up with him. They couldn't understand what was going on. They should have kept instead of just going with a 10 personnel, they should have scaled it back to 11 personnel, just kept 3 wide receivers and kept your tight end in the block. The block. That's what you would do. When I was coaching, that's what I would do. When I was the offensive coordinator down here, that's what I would do. That's exactly what I did. When I know my offensive line couldn't handle the blitz and the pass rush, I went to 11 personnel or 21 personnel. If I knew my offensive line ain't strong enough and ain't man enough and ain't tough enough to handle that defensive line, that's what a coach would do. And Coach Prime should have pulled that thing down and said, hey, this ain't working. We need to do, yeah. This is what we need to do. But I'm sure he's going to do that this year. You think Warren Sapp done came on this team to put up with this stuff they went through last year? Nah, bro. Him and Damon Lewis didn't come way up there to Colorado. And Big Leviston, not Leviston, but Phil Loho them. They ain't come way up there to Colorado to do that. Not put up with that they did last year then. Nah. They gonna run that football this year. They gonna run that football. You cannot win no game if you don't run the football. Coach Prime already know that himself. Even Shadua know that. We already know what Shadua can do. We want to win. And the only way you're gonna win, we got to run that ball. We got to be physical with a running team. And the wide receivers got to know that. They got to tell them that. You're going to get your time to shine. You're going to get your time to catch the ball. But y'all, we got to win. That's the most important thing. We got to win. Like I say, in my topic, North Dakota State, we going to win. Nebraska, going to be a close game, going to be a tough game. It's going to be on NBC. Everybody that game there going to break attendance. The ratings, TV ratings, that game right there, going to go through the roof. It's going to go through the roof. They stood up all game. UCLA did. They didn't have to blitz. Front four got home all game. I don't know if I agree with you on that. I think they throw the blitz in, man. Yeah, now the offensive line did stand up. Yeah, you go back and look at it. Yeah, before they stood that, they done ran all the way about the offensive line. I give you that one. But they did blitz now. They were blitzing. Cause I saw them two twins, them two brothers. If they didn't blitz, how that linebacker get back there on Shador? There was a blitz. It was a blitz, dog. It was a blitz. Mike, they ran a blitz. And that's all. Man, let me tell you something. If they don't blitz Shador this year, they going to get beat by 30 points. Nebraska. Because their secondary is weak. I saw that in the spring game. Now, I know I shouldn't go to by the spring game. They secondary weak. I don't care if they did play last year. It's weak. It's weak. They strength is their defensive line. Nebraska going to be in trouble now, I'm telling you. If they don't blitz Shador. They going to have to. Because if they don't, going to pick them apart. Going to pick them apart. They going to pick them apart. I like what Coach Prime has done this year. I know a lot of people say he didn't do it the traditional way. Okay, that's fine too. But I think the players that he got, and if you look at and pay attention, he telling you what he got. The players that the recruiting staff brought in, man, drop the link. I can't wait. I ain't gonna fool with you tonight. I ain't fooling with you tonight. I'm gonna drop that link. You just show up Wednesday night. I ain't fooling with you tonight. My throat, so you'll be the before I be sick fooling with you, man. I got a cold too. But if they don't blitz, and if Pat Sherman just come out in a 11 personnel offense, just with one running back, one tight end, and 3 wide receivers, we're going to get them. We're going to get them. I want you there. I want you here. Man, you going to go one-on-one. Y'all excuse me. Sleeping up on that fan ain't good for you. If we go 11 personnel with one running back and one tight end and 3 wide receivers, what they call killing me. At 21 personnel at time, we're gonna be all right. Mike said Nebraska will blitz. They're gonna have to, Mike. They're gonna have to. Now, me and you probably won't speak during that week of that game, or you probably won't come back over here. But after the game, you'll come back home. You allowed all both. You nervous, ain't you? Man, I'm sick, boy. You showed up and made it worse. I got 12 more minutes. I'm going to try to get through this thing for an hour. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it if you do that. Help me get through it, Lord. Like I said, I like what Nebraska got. I like what Matt Rule went and did. He know what his team needed. He needs some wide receivers. He went out and got them. He went out and got them. Quarterback just don't have the experience. Ooh. Ooh. Boy. Quarterback just don't have the experience, but Nebraska gonna do good over there in the Big Ten. That just gonna run into a buzzsaw that second game when Colorado come down there. I like what Coach Dre said. Coach Dre told me, said they ever get up on them, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. And if our defense blitz and get to him, they gonna shake that quarterback. He gonna be shook. He gonna be shook. I would be here, no shame, admit if wrong. Watch for 3 turnover Nebraska. Wait this time. Oh, no, no, no. See, one thing about y'all keep overlooking at our defense. Our defense led the Pac-12 in turnovers. Long Shiloh back there and Travis. See the player that ain't nobody concentrating on, and I say it again, he better than Travis. He better than Travis. Cam McHale. He gonna be that shutdown corner for us. Got the size. Still young. He's a freshman, but still, I think he's that guy. He done shown. He got the size and the speed, and he got the knowledge to play defensive back. And he gonna play some offense. But I think majority of the time he gonna play on the defensive side of the ball because they so stacked in the wide receiver group. And you just might be in the backfield to take what Dylan Edwards used to do. You just may. He just may. That's gonna be interesting. Like I say, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that matchup. But the team that scared me on Colorado schedule, UCF and Oklahoma State. I'm not worried about Texas Tech. I'm worried about them the two teams. Oklahoma State, cause man, I'm keep trying to tell you. I be telling them guys at work. They telling me about the ETM for the University of Georgia running back. I said that boy ain't got nothing on that dude from Oklahoma State. Yep, you're right, Lauderdale. He did say that, but I think he's gonna play. I think they're gonna use him at that cornerback because we kind of slint to me. But Coach Dre and Ross said we straight over there at cornerback. That they least worried. But to me, I'm worried about it. But they usually be right whatever they tell me. So if they say we good at that cornerback, we probably gonna be good. We probably gonna be good, but man, that I don't know. It's gonna be hard to say. That cornerback, I think we kind of weak over there. Cause when Cooper transferred, boy, that thing kind of got, man, I didn't like that. Cause he played pretty good. He played pretty good last year to me. So we'll see. We're gonna see Lauderdale. Just make sure you show up. You show up Wednesday night at 8:00. I'm looking for some stat right quick, y'all. Hold on. Trying to pull it up. Doggone internet ain't working right. But like I said, it's gonna be some good games for Colorado this year. So we just gotta sit back and wait till the season starts and see how this thing turn out. And I believe we're gonna be all right. I believe we're gonna be all right. I believe. So Lauderdale, what you expect Colorado record to be? You too, Mike. What y'all expectations? What you think their record gonna be when the season over, the 12 games? Don't lie now. Come straight to me. What y'all think the record gonna be? Put it down in the chat. I guess they gone. It's all good. I don't feel good today, y'all. I really don't. I'm looking for some information. I can't find it. But don't forget to tune back in tomorrow. I hope I'll be feeling better. 4-5 win, Leviston. Dog, Mike. I knew you was a hater, but dog, 4-5. All I can say, I got them losing 2 games for sure now. Nebraska and UCF. Now that UCF, that's toss up to me. Now that Nebraska, it's gonna be a close game, but I don't know about that. But I got a guy on him tomorrow gonna let me know all about Nebraska, and he gonna let me know all about UCF. I got owns 3, Philip Dukes. He just signed up with on 3. He gonna be on here tomorrow. He hit me up, say he want to come on the show, so we're gonna get him on here tomorrow, and we're gonna chop it up about the Big 12 and not just the Big 12, all of college football. I think we want to talk about Michigan. We're gonna talk about the black coaches in the college football. What else on the agenda? We said we're gonna talk about University of Georgia. We're gonna talk about Alabama, what to expect from Alabama. That's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Owns 3, Philip Dukes will be my special guest. I hope y'all tune in and put some comments in the comment section, and whatever you got to ask him, and I'm gonna let him ask him. I'm gonna let you ask it for him. But then Wednesday night, gonna be me and Law Dog gonna go 1-on-1. We're gonna go 1-on-1, and Thursday I'll be back with Greg Said It. Friday I'll be back by myself. Saturday I'm gonna take off. Sunday I'll be back with my boys, Rob the Man Meeting and Coach Dre. I'm gonna try. I might find a guest for Sunday night too. I'm gonna see. What can I pull off? See who available. Sunday night, it's hard to get somebody to come and be a guest. Might reach out to Pastor Bill. See what they doing. But hey y'all, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. Dog, I keep seeing that 4-5 win. Oh, Lebanon, you don't trust Leviston? I mean, you know, he's a rookie too. It's gonna be a first time calling defense, so I just gotta believe a man on coach 10, 11 years in the NFL should be able to call a football game. Should be. If you don't got to know his personnel, you don't have time to get to know his personnel, put them in a position so they can be successful. I think he'll be all right. Laudal said we got to lose in 2 games for sure. Nebraska and UCF. Okay. I go with that. At least you ain't said 4-5. So who y'all team? I know Mike. So Laudal, who your team is? Who your team, Laudal? Who your team? Don't make me drop this link, Law. Don't make me drop this link. I'll do you tonight. I ain't seen your name in what, 2 months? Miami. Oh yeah, we talking about them tomorrow night. Now, my boy Philip said Miami got a good chance to run the table. Boy, I said what? He said they got a weak schedule. He said Philip Duke said they got a chance to run the table. Boy, they do look good. They do look good. Now I like their quarterback. He gonna be in the run for the Heisman too. Cam Ward is. He gonna be in the run for it. Yeah, he gonna be in the run for it. Laudal said, drop it. Bro, I ain't got time. I gotta get off, man. I gotta get off. Fact, natty, yeah. Like I said, y'all look good. Y'all gonna be in the college playoff. Y'all gonna be there. You better hope Coach Prime don't make it there. We're gonna end your dream. We're gonna turn your dream into a nightmare. Coach Prime is. Okay, then. So the chat, well, only person in the chat is participating in the chat. Laudal and Mike. What is Colorado weakness as you look at the team coming out of spring game? What are they weakness? I got time today. I'm like Coach Prime. I got time today. What y'all think they weakness? Man, I went out to eat, man, a while ago. After this on my head, oh, that mean worse. Coaches, depth, whole new roster. What a whole new roster got it? We better than last year. So you saying what you saying about a whole new roster? You don't think they don't have time to gel to get comfortable with one another? You think it take time for a team to get comfortable with one another, to know their weak spot and know their strength and weakness? That's what you're saying about. I guess that's what you're saying about the roster. And for depth, we got depth everywhere. Except at quarterback, that question, that's it. We got depth at running back. We got I think our running back gonna got depth. We got depth at wide receiver. I ain't got to break on wide receiver. We got depth on the offensive line, defensive line, cornerback, and safety. So, Lord, what you talking about? Coaches? What's wrong with our coaches? We got some of the best coaches in college football ever. And it ain't just because they don't play in the NFL. They out there teaching technique. Lord said, nobody familiar with each other when bullets fly. Y'all don't have an easy schedule. Yes, sir. Those guys haven't played college ball. Man. Player leadership. Oh, that Jackson said we don't have no player leadership. Kaya, he agreed. He got leadership. He used to be the captain linebacker off his team. He bringing the leadership that they didn't have last year. Come on, Jackson. Come on, Jackson, JB18. Come on now. Those guys haven't played college ball. What? The players, they all started last year. The players that Prime bringing in, they all had game time experience, Law. Come on, Law. You got to speak facts now. You got to speak facts, Law. You got to speak facts, Law. The players that they brought in got playing time from last year. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate y'all. I'm going back and forth with Law Dog in the chat. And Wednesday, me and Law Dog gonna go one-on-one. Y'all pray for me. Backups. Man, come on, man. So you telling me Khalil Benson was a backup last year? Khalil Benson was a starter at right tackle. Gave up 1 sack out of 476 snaps. Come on now. You ain't no backup. Who was a backup? The 2 linebackers they brought in. Kaya Hill Green wasn't no backup. Only backup they brought in is the running back from Ohio State. Come on, Law. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Come on now. Come on now. There ain't no backup that Coach Prime and that recruiting staff don't brought in. They had playing time. They might not have started on a team from a Power 5 conference, but they were starters. Oh, the deaf guys on the O-line are backups. Now, okay. All right. You warmed up. I'm gonna give you credit on that. But when Phil Loho get through with him, especially Zakira Owen Flapjack, he a 4-star recruiter from Clemson. 6'6", 370 pounds. Come on, Law, dog. Come on, Law. Come on, Law. Come on, Law. What's that other offensive lineman they brought in from Villanova? We brought an offensive lineman in from Villanova. Hold on, because you got to have facts when I'm dealing with you, I see. And we got the edge rusher from Pitt, Law. Dayon Hay, he had 81 tackles, 27 tackles for losses, 13 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, as an edge rusher out of Pitt over his career over there. And we got the Texas O-lineman. We got the Hood brothers. We're bringing them in. Phil is a first-year coach. He got to develop as a coach as well. I mean, I can't do nothing but agree with you, but still, Law Dog, we still gonna be good. Phil Loho is still teaching them technique. He's still teaching them technique. He better than what they had last year. He a better offensive lineman coach than they had last year. And he gonna be the difference for the offensive line. The DC is a first year DC head coach, same thing. Now I give you that he is, but I tell you, if he do what he's supposed to do and that defense come out humming, he gonna be the coach of the year. He gonna be the coach of the year. I know everything takes time. I know everything is a process. I ain't crazy. I know that. But still, you got to look at the teams that we playing, Law Dog. We ain't playing Alabama. We're not playing Georgia. We're not playing Ole Miss. Not playing LSU. We are playing North Dakota State, Nebraska, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. We are playing lower level teams in the Big 12. We ain't playing the SEC. We gonna win. You just said we going to 10-2. You predict us lose 2 games. So what you saying? Those 2 games, UCF and who the other team you had? Let me go back and look. You said UCF and Nebraska. So they just gonna walk through us like we ain't nothing? Is that what you said? Who was your team before CU? Okay. My team was Alabama. Right? I liked Alabama when Nick Saban was there. That's the only team I like. I'm from Georgia. I ain't like University of Georgia. I just like the way Nick Saban ran his program. But when Coach Prime went to Jackson State, so I switched. I looked at Coach Prime. I ain't no Colorado fan. I'm a Coach Prime fan. I ain't ashamed to say it. And I ain't no coach. I'm just a Coach Prime fan. I've been rooting for the guy when he played for the Braves, when he played for Florida State. If I can root for him when he played for the Falcons, 49ers, Cowboys, Washington Redskins, Baltimore Ravens, hell, I should be able to root for him when he was a coach. I want to win. I want to be successful. So that's why I go with. That's why I'm with Colorado, because of Coach Prime. I want to see him do good, and I like the way he doing things. He ain't doing it the traditional way. He doing it Coach Prime way. He got to win now. See, people don't understand when you got a son that you done raised up. 2 sons, not 1, but 2 sons. You done fed them as they were growing up. The mama wasn't nowhere around. He manned up. He took care of his 2 sons. And he coached them. He said he saw the coaching one coaching them right. So he took over. And he done brought them all the way up through high school and college. So now it's time for him to win. He ain't got time to go through no high school recruits to see if they gonna develop. You see how college football is now. You go out and recruit a player now, shit, they gone tomorrow. They gone tomorrow, Lord. Come on now. They gone tomorrow. So he had to go in the transfer portal. This is Shadua last year. That's his son. It's a unique and different situation from the other coach. He coaching his son. His son. I can't say it no more plainer than that. He coaching his son. So he want his son to do better than he did. What father, what dad don't want their son to do better than they did? And if you show me one, he a piss ass dad. I'm just being straight with you. See, Law Dog, you done took me out of my cabin when you came over here now. I don't do that over here. And we ain't gonna do that Wednesday. We're gonna talk civil, respect one another, and you're gonna value my opinion, I'm gonna value yours. But look now, Coach Prime is coaching his son. I can't make that no clear to you. If I were coaching my son, I would want the same thing. I got to take what's best now because this is his last year. This is his last year. And I want him to go out as a winner. See, when Coach Prime went to Jackson State his last year and he took the job for Colorado, he did himself a disservice. He was trying to do what's right and it bit him in the butt. The average coach, now a white coach, I hate to say that, I ain't racist, I ain't prejudiced, Mike. But a white coach, when they took that job, they would got the hell on right then. But Coach Prime was trying to do right and stay in Jackson State. And when he stayed in Jackson State so that long, he hurt himself at Colorado because he couldn't go and get the players that he need. He had to pick up what was left over. And that caused him. That's my opinion. That caused him. So when he got up there to Colorado, he made a statement, and everybody that's wrong with me, I'm going to bring my lure. Now, you know, don't go on where Coach Prime, when he said, I'm bringing my lure, he ain't talking about that whole team he assembled up there. One of the 3 players he was talking about. That was Travis, Shedeur, and Shiloh. Them the 3 players that he was using as his reference to Louis. That's it. Now, the rest of them, he had to fill the roster up with. If y'all just be honest. I love the story too, but when the kickoff, that shit don't matter. But I ain't got time. All Prime and all don't matter. What matters is Coach Prime's ability to coach. Everything else is over and done with. So you saying you don't think Coach Prime can coach? The man don't been around football all his life. Last year, he just let his offensive coordinator and his defensive coordinator do their thing. And it cost him. I guarantee he ain't going to do that this year. I promise you ain't. But he got some better offensive coordinator. He got a better offensive coordinator than he got this year. Pat Sherman is a good offensive coordinator. You trying to judge him by his extent in the NFL. You can't judge Pat Sherman by that. You can't judge him by that. Name a great player that was a great coach. Name one. But you just, come on, Law. Come on, Law. Be real with me. Be real with me. be real with me, Law. Be real with me. Coach Prime is different. He's different. So you're going to discredit the stuff that he did at Jackson State. So what you saying, that don't count? What he did at Jackson State? What he did at Jackson State, you just going to discredit that. He didn't do no good coaching job at Jackson State. That what you telling me? That what you telling the people in the chat? That what you telling the people who gonna watch this later on? That Coach Prime didn't do a good job at Jackson State? So coaching in the HBCU football program, that don't count. Don't count at all. Okay. I mean, I see Wednesday night. Ain't no need of doing Wednesday night. Ain't no need. Because you ain't going to be honest. You want to throw your venom out there and let it stick. But that ain't going to work, bro. That ain't the way it should go. If you're going to have a conversation, you at least got to be honest. You know doggone well. So, okay. What the coach did at FAMU, that didn't count last year. The head coach that left and went to Duke, Willie Summer. So that didn't count. So you telling me that didn't count either? What they supposed to do if they don't supposed to require to get the best talent? What somebody? So when Alabama and Nick Saban were doing and winning, and back when Michael Irvin, since you're a Miami fan, when Michael Irvin and Ray Lewis then were doing down there in Miami, what they were doing? Did they get the most talent or what? Didn't they have the same way? Obviously, it's the person whoever get the most talent supposed to win. Nick Saban always had the most talent, so he won. So you gonna discredit him? The coach in Miami, when he had Ray Lewis, Michael Irvin there, and who else he had? Bernie, what's the quarterback, Bernie Kosar. They had the best talent then. So you gonna discredit the coach back then? Come on now. Man, you trying to have it both ways now. You can't do it both ways. Well, who played in the championship game? He lost because who you talking about? Man, I'm tired of all this typing and reading this typing. Let me see, can I drop this link? I ain't finna wait to Wednesday night. You hold on, Negro. You hold your music. Oh no, I can't do it. I can't do it out there. I'm on YouTube. We'll do it. We'll talk Wednesday night. We'll talk. So what about saving Curtis Smart talent team? That's right, D Stove. They had the most talent. That's why they winning. That's why Georgia winning. Because they got the most talent. They got 5-star. They got bag of all 5 stars. But if Coach Prime win this year, we gonna cut that list in half, buddy. We gonna cut that list in half. We gonna cut, yeah, Diddy. I'm gonna get him. You ain't gotta worry. Come back Wednesday night. We going one-on-one for about 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah. We gonna go one-on-one. And long don't come on here lying. We ain't lying. Prime in the HBC championship game. He lost. Prime wasn't focused on that game. He was worried about going to Colorado. You know that. And some of the players that he had didn't even play. Some of the players that he had didn't even play, bro. Didn't even play, Law. Didn't even play, man. Didn't even play in the game. It is. That's right, Jackson. It is. Get him, Jackson. Get him. Get him, Jackson. Second. Like I say, I like our chances. I like Coach Prime chances this year. My ceiling is 11-1, and my floor is 9-3. Like I say, the 3 games that they could lose, but I'm not saying they lose. The 3 games that can be a toss-up that they play is UCF, Oklahoma State, which is the last game, and I think that's going to be for the championship, and the Kansas game, and it's going to be in Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas late of the year. It's going to be snowing. You don't know who's going to be healthy. You don't know who's going to be injured. You just don't know. So I got them 2 games as a toss-up because I saw Kansas last year. And they back up quarterback who will be the starter. I don't know. No, he ain't going to be the starter this year. They got What's-Called coming back. But they bag up quarterback and they offense, and they coming back this year. They looked good. Last year in that bowl game, they looked real good. So Colorado got to go to Kansas this year and play in Arrowhead Stadium, and you just don't know how the weather going to be. And also, you don't know who's going to be healthy or you know who's going to be injured come that time. So that game is late in the season. That's why it's important. That's why it's crucial. That's why it's imperative that Colorado start out good. Stay on the winning. Because they win their first 4 games and they come out of that bye and beat UCF, they should be 6-0, 5 or 6-0. Or they can't lose now. They're gonna be ranked in the top. They're gonna be ranked in the top. They'll be ranked in the top 15. You ain't did nothing wrong. I'll be watching Raw broadcast, and I don't know if I saw you. Yes, I did. When I watched the rerun, I saw you on that panel. Yeah. Coach Dre getting you to work. Coach Dre was getting you to work over there. Yeah. He was getting you to work over there, Lau. He getting you to work over there, brother. But like I said, it's gonna be a good year for Colorado this year. It's gonna be a good year. You're gonna see how everything on. Just sit back and wait to see. And I'm keeping receipts. You remember that this year. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger, Lau. And come back on Sunday. Come back on Sunday when me and Rob and Dre go on. Come down in the chat and talk to us. You all right? You all right? I like a little pushback. Ain't nothing wrong with it. As long as it's done in a professional way and you give your opinion, I respect anybody's opinion. You ain't got to be with Colorado. You ain't got to like Coach Prime. If you see something negative or some deficiencies in anything or a football team, you supposed to call it out. Everybody don't see football the same way. Some folk played the game, some folk coached the game, and some people are just fan of the game. They don't know the X, they don't know the O's. They just like certain teams, certain players, certain coaches, and they got their point of view or what they like, and they ride with it. That don't mean we can't value nobody else's opinion. You know, you might play football. I think they did tell me. Coach Dre said you played football a lot, huh? I think Rod done told me that. You played football. So you know the game. So you know what to see. You know what to look for. So that's why you need to be honest. That's why you can't spread false and negative stuff out on other people and other players and other coaches. Tell the truth. What if you like the team or not? I don't like Nebraska. I don't like Matt Rule. Matt Rule's a good coach. I gotta take him there. He might be a better head coach than Coach Prime. I told him that last week. I told Mike that last week. I give him that. But for as putting a team and coaching staff together, Coach Prime outdid himself this year, buddy. He did himself. He got a good team this year. He would have had a better team if they could have kept Amos. If they had kept Amos, shit. Well, we probably would have ran the table. But some people keep telling me that this dude Hayden is better than Amos. I think I heard Coach K say that. He was on somebody else's show. He said that. I think it was Coach K. I heard Coach K somewhere. It might have been our show down in the chat. Somebody named on Twitter. I heard him that say that. Over there on Twitter. It might have been on Twitter. I heard somebody named, and I agreed with him. When I looked at the film, I said, man, he might be right. I'm a fan of CU, but the super final is beyond me. Hey, man, you can't be a fan of CU if you ain't a fan of Coach Prime. Coach Prime is CU. He made CU. He brought them up from the dead. He made CU. Whether you like the way he did it or not, he made. You got to get the dude his credit. Get the dude his due. Law. You got to give Coach Prime his credit. Give him his flowers. Dude doing good. He doing good. He got a lot of pressure on him. The boy want his son to win, man. He wants Shador to win. Oh, man. See, that's what's wrong. We're going to talk about that tomorrow night. Me and my dude from 03. See, it seems like y'all got some hate because he didn't go through the coaching steps that all other coaches went through. When you're prime and you don't play the game at a high level, Law, sometimes God just got favor for you. They got favor. See, Coach Prime just don't bring the X and O coaches to the Colorado. Coach Prime bringing his brand, man. His brand. He a showmanship. He sell tickets that people want to be around. People want to be around. They want to support the brother. They want to support him. They want to uplift him. They want to see him do good, Law. So why? See people like you, Raw. You trying to have it both ways, bro. You ain't saying that about them other coaches that didn't go through the steps to be a head coach, but you trying to hold Prime to a standard that you ain't holding everybody else to a standard. And that ain't right. Now, we going to talk and we going to dialogue. We got to be honest about this thing. What problem go from 4-8 to 9-3, 11-1 a year? I don't see TCU. It's remained to be seen. You can't knock me because I got hope. because I'm cheering for my team. What fan don't cheer for their team? What fan want their team, if they went 4-8, go 9-3? Who to say he can't go 9-3? Who to say he can't go from 4-8 to 11-1? Who to say that? Just because it ain't never been done. You trying to go off history, but sometimes you just don't go off history. Sometimes you don't. I don't got blessings for me, and I ain't go through the step. Sometimes that's God's favor, bro. When God favor you, He'll give you something. He'll open up a door and throw you out a blessing. I don't live that. I know. I'm a living testimony. And I ain't trying to go to church on you. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just trying to tell you, Coach Prime, been around football, played at a high level. He started coaching. He had his own league. And people noticed that. Colorado took a chance on him to say he the guy that can bring us up from the dead. Not only just on the field, off the field also. But now, this year, Coach Prime got to win. He know he got to win. It takes time to win. I'll give you that, Law Dog. It takes time to win. History is wisdom, right? Experience. You're right. You're right. You don't play the game, as Rod, the man media, and Coach Dre done told me. You, and they told me about another guy that done played. I think I want to say Alpha somebody. He was in the chat 2 weeks ago. I think he thought I overlooked his comment in the section. And when I talked to Rod, they were explaining to me he used to play ball too. So when somebody come along that maybe I don't know and I ain't never seen nobody, because I don't watch everybody's channel, right? I just watch Rod's channel, really. And so I used to watch somebody else's channel I used to watch. I don't forget. Greg, I watch Greg said channel also. Got me and him dialogue together. But when I see somebody in the chat, I tell you another guy that be in the chat. DC Carson Music. Now, Devin, he be in the chat. When I go back and read it, they know football look like to me. Now, I don't ever see them nowhere else. I don't think I seen DC Carson Music on Raw. I think I seen Devin over there before. Them guys talk football sense now. They don't go both ways. They call it that straight down the middle. They tell me what they like and what they don't like. And I respect that. But they fair about it. And Lord, the way you going, I don't know. You saying you're a UC fan, but you can't be a UC fan without being a Coach Prime fan. You just can't. Especially you say your team in Miami. Right? Right, Law? Yeah. Man, I got to get out of here. I'm the best. Listen to no other. Man, it ain't about best, man. I don't care about being no best. Let's just have an honest discussion about CU, and I'll see you Wednesday night. Matter of fact, I'm going to go and hook it up on, I might wait till tomorrow. Hook it up that me and you going to go one-on-one. And I'll put it up on YouTube and my Twitter page and Facebook and LinkedIn page. We'll see what we can do. All right, buddy. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate you, Law. Appreciate your DC Carson Music. Rest of the gang. Who else in here? Jackson, appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate you, D-Stove. Mike, appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed, man. Have a good week. All right? Peace out.